get Archon of Cruelty into play with Indomitable Creativity. Some of the nice things about this compared to Velomachus or Emrakul is it's not legendary, so you can put both of these into play with Indomitable Creativity for X equals 2. We're using the Dwarven Mine mana base to do that, as well as the card Hard Evidence, which on its own gives us 2 targets, which is pretty great. Then we've got some discard to clear the way, turn 1 removal, and then we've got Persistent Unmarked Grave. So this is the Entomb, Exhume, Entomb, Reanimate of Modern. So Unmarked Grave puts a non-legendary creature into, or non-legendary card into your graveyard. So we can also get the Unburial Rites with that if we are in the late game. Kind of slow and clunky, but certainly something that could happen. And then Persist brings back a non-legendary creature with a -1/-1 counter on it. So Archon comes back and is scurry at that point if we can get it into the graveyard. And then to sort of smooth it all out, we've got 4 copies of Expressive Iteration, 4 copies of Prismari Command, and Indomitable Creativity. In the sideboard, the most interesting thing I think is the Serra's Emissaries, because these allow you to win a bunch of different matchups. Pointedly, Glimpse of Tomorrow and Elementals. So if you put in 2 Serra's Emissaries against those decks, or even 1 in some cases, they just can't beat it. So that's an important card to have where Archon of Cruelty will not be good enough. Then we've got Emrakul, we've got more discard, Alpine Moons, Shattering Sprees, and Flusterstorm. So yeah, let's get in there. I think Spider said he was going to play a deck like this today in the Super. I don't know. He was in here earlier, so I don't know if he just didn't play or if he dropped out or what have you. He didn't mention, but he was going to play 4 Flusters and 2 Thoughtseize instead of the configuration we have here. So I already played 1 match. We were against a BTL Shift and oh, Susurrus. So, yeah, this hand is okay against his prison deck if he's on his prison deck. Yeah, we just died to Hammer Halsey. They had a really, really good hand. They had a good 6 and we died, you know? It is what it is. Good player, good deck, good hand. And they were also at 2/2, so, you know. Interesting. So they're going to be able to name Arid Mesa here. Huh. Mistakes were made. And we drew our basic swamp again? Yikes. Cool. We drew out. I'll just let him know right away. By the way, I immediately drew out of that. Just in case you're curious. We did not draw out of it. Does this deck play Urborg? It does not. I mean, we're still good to go here. Like, we can get an Archon in. Can I find a land, a fetch that's not... All right. I think it's correct to use this. It's the sus deck. Oh! Why? All right. Hand, bottom, exile, HB. Oh, I get to discard Archon, though. That's kind of hot. Yeah. I wanted to be able to bolt this. Yeah, we got by our mana base this game. Yeah, so for people who were asking the question about, like, oh, you get the planes in the sideboard, like, you could just play it in the main deck. It's like, well, if you look at this game here for this deck, which is not the same deck, we have found a situation where having one of our basics in our hand was problematic already. And like obviously this is a pretty unique situation against like welding jars and nonsense, but so if I creativity a dwarf, they can change the target to Spellskite, and then it'll flip. They're playing Susurrus's prison deck, and they are Susurrus. If you deal 2 to Skite and target construct, they destroy. They will have to jar, as it can't redirect that to Skite. I think it can, can't it? Yeah, it can. Yeah, but hold on. Change a target of target spell or ability to Spellskite. Are you guys sure? Okay, everyone seems really sure. Okay, I remember in specific with K command, I thought you could do that, but maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, everyone's sure. Okay. Igoosh. Would chat ever lead you astray? No. It's all good. It's all good. I trust all y'all. It's just like weird templating then, because it doesn't say like, oh, if. Was I supposed to do this the other way around? Because I also have the lightning bolt. Maybe. Not sure. Oh, right. No. Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, I was definitely supposed to do that. And that's the reason I wasn't supposed to make that play. Nah, we're okay. We'll be fine. Yeah. That's on me. Yeah, I was supposed to do that play the other way around. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, this is probably getting bridge. Spellskite number 2. Yeah. Well, we got an answer to most things. And like Archon will keep me alive. I'm just gonna take the 5. I'm not worried about it. I'm not much for worrying. Nice. I didn't need to play this turn, but banger. That trigger is so huge, man. All right, we got to respect our opponent. Attack for 1. Damn, I saw the line. Gosh, so slick, so clever. Yikes! All right, let's see how good it is. God, I love that deck. Ratchet Bomb? All right, that's fine. Just immediately cracks it. Fair. Tower, yeah. Fa! Oh, jeez, man. Wow. All right, well. Yeah. Mystic Forge is a hell of a drug. Forge and Bridge? I don't think so. Yeah, Forge is a busted ass magic card. So I can kill 3 things here. I can kill 3 things here, and I think they're Spellskite, Bridge, and then they'll Welding Jar. Which is fine. And then I get to attack, potentially? No, probably not. Or maybe I should get the second Archon out, right? Just to wang them for 3 and draw a card. And then next turn, maybe we rip into what we need. Spellskite, Forge, and Bridge. Sure. Is it not good to get the second Archon because it destroys a Spellskite? I think it is. I honestly think I'm supposed to go Spellskite, Dwarf. So if they regenerate, at least I think I end up getting through all of them. So we'll see. I don't know. I like this play, but I could see it going badly. Like if they just don't use the Welding Jar, that's where I get got here. So I was probably supposed to target the bridge so that they'd be forced to move in and I'd at least get the 2 life. Okay, they flipped into Ratchet Bomb, Serum Powder. Okay, we have enough artifact removal in our deck that we could rip into what we need, but they've got the Forge in play. So, in theory, the way I did what I did was the worst possible way to do it if that's what was going to happen, because I didn't end up getting any life out of them. But I just kind of wanted to cut the Gordian knot there and be like, listen, this is what's going to end up happening if that's what they want to happen. I haven't flashed back the rights yet, no. But I don't have any other creatures in my deck to reanimate. They got another Spellskite. Yikes. They got number 3 and 4 there. Pretty good. Yeah, I could have Unholy Civ. Hand, bottom, exile. Oh, I don't have a blue source, and this can't fetch one. Ah, color problems. Just color problems. So we can win now through Possessed Portal? I don't think we can, no. Oh! Maybe. So I'm just going to unmark something that I don't need. It's like a land. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we do end up winning. Oh, Mesa. It should have been a Mesa. You're right. That was 110% the right way to do that. Yeah, Arid Mesa is absolutely more dead than what I chose. There's no excuse for that. That was just stupid. I made the right kind of decision, but I made the obviously wrong one. Be really funny if we end up winning this because of that. Oh, I don't have white. Oh, I should have grabbed the thing at some point, but I didn't. All right, I'm making a bunch of like very small kind of, I'm going to call them random mistakes just because this is such a weird matchup. But like, yeah, just showing off how I'm not a particularly talented Magic player. It's a super weird deck. Yeah. I'm still punting in places like I just don't need to. Can't draw? Well, I know I can't draw. And they have this on my Arid Mesa, so I can't get the white source, unfortunately. I mean, what you need against Dusaru's deck is Shatterstorm, which people have played from time to time, but not so popular right now. Damn, if I had one more reanimation effect, we would be okay. Oh, yikes. What are they getting? Liquid metal? Torpor orb. Oh, we're dead to that. Nice. All right. So I punted, but they had the lock anyway. We get Shattering Spree. I think I want Emrakul here. I wasn't dead? Explain how. Yeah. I was definitely dead. Yeah. That's okay. It's a very weird deck. I love opponent's deck. Just made me want to play it more. Probably want some number of Alpine Moon here. Maybe even just do this. Oh, but then you can't reanimate an Emrakul, so that's silly. We need to have something to reanimate. Plus, having a non-targeted way to make sure a Spellskite dies is really good. Bolt is not great. Or maybe I'm supposed to be all in on Thoughtseizes because... Oh, it's all good, Carrion. It's all good. It's my job here is to... I'm just trying to have fun, show off interesting decks, and learn what I can where I can. Don't even worry about it. You're great. Okay, I'm going to go this way. I'm sure there's definitely some changes I could make that make that better, but... So this is the kind of hand that I just like really hate about these decks. All the B parts, no A parts. It's like an okay hand. It's a hand where I'm hoping they have Spellskite on 2, so I get to push it and then play untap and play Iteration. I'm gonna keep it, but it's Persist is much worse than Savor the Moment. You can quote me on that. In the kind of decks that I like to play. Good draw. Thanks, Daedalus. We try to play some fun stuff around here. So they have infinite mana and 2 Mystic Forges. Yikes. So what I really want to hit here is land into Alpine Moon. Which is obviously a little bit sus because I didn't board in all of them. Jeez. Show me the Emrakul. We got the land. We got an Unmarked Grave. I refuse turtle power. You can't make me. Thanks for the follow there, Sir Bromsby. Am I going creativity in the hand? Oh yeah, because Unmarked Grave doesn't do anything right now. Because the other payoff in my deck is Emrakul. Bottom, exile. Play this. Tapped. Yeah. I use mana traders. I have and used mana traders, and I love mana traders, and I've been using them for 18 months. And I did not feel that I was done a disservice from the period where MH2 was popping off and you couldn't get cards that they were a terrible service, as I have seen other people kind of be like, oh my god, I can't believe I couldn't get cards. Yikes. What a draw. So we can still kill this Forge. They have another one in their hand, though. Oh my god. Alright. Dwarven Mine or fetch land. Alright, we're putting Emrakul into play, and we're praying. Because even if they find a bridge, we can quadruple shatter it next turn. So that's going to have to be good enough. Over to you. First card, bridge. So the question is, do they double bridge? They might. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck, man. We can still get through this in theory. Oh, no, we can't. He's going to be too smart. So what's the best way to replicate the Shattering Spree? 2, 2, 1? Wait, can they regenerate all? No, 2, 2, 1, right? And they can only save 2. Yeah, two on bridge, 2 on bridge, 1 on forge. Then they save the forge, but then... God, why did they have to have that? Double welding darn double bridge, oh my god. Like, how? No, they will save a bridge. That's not the point. Bird person is 26th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. F6. Bird person. Then the problem is they have a second forge. That's like didn't really solve anything. We just have to top deck more artifact removal, and it's very unlikely to be good enough. It's tapped so you can attack now? Yes. It's not quite that old school. Man, his hand was so perfect in this match. That's so ratchet. Yeah, yeah. The Susurrus Prison deck is really sweet. Second bridge again. They can't get a welding jar yet. I mean, our deck's a pile of nothing when it doesn't work. So, coding. Okay. So, Indomitable doesn't work here. We don't have a second Shattering Spree. Yeah, so I think we're dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it. I'm just not interested in playing the rest of this game. It was too good. They had too much redundancy there, which, you know, it happens. It's the deck is well built and he knows exactly what he's doing with it. So I probably should have brought in the full boat of Alpine Moons. Actually, I might have in the last minute. No, I don't think that I did. I think I kept an incorrect number of like fatal pushes and bolts. Playing against Axel Foley. Hell yeah. Beverly Hills Cop. Oof. Magic does not like me today. Put them all to 6. Okay, I know my plan. Well, that's upsetting. Axel Foley, how could you do this to me? Land? Yes. Thanks, Matt. Actually, we might get there with this hand. It's gonna be tight. Persist is on top. I do not want to draw that card. Yeah, it definitely could have been worse. They should spike me here. Oh, they're gonna end of turn Boros Charm. So I'm at virtual. Suspend Riftbolt. Okay. And they spike me now, or yeah. Okay. So virtual 7, 6. I'm just dead on their untap unless I draw a counter magic I don't have. Unless they don't have a land. That's the only chance. Then they only put me at what, 2? If they don't have a land, we get Archon. Doesn't save us, but it's close. The fact that everything's a fetch is just going to be too much. There are 2 Archons, but we're not going to have enough mana to get to that. Yeah, it gains 3 each draws a card, so we're not out of it. It's just we're about to be at 4. Yeah. If we had been on the play... Were we on the play? We were on the play. They just had a really, really good hand. I mean, they need another Boros Charm to do it. Or... Well, we kind of just need them to hit, like, 1 blank. That's all there is to it. Is the dwarf useful in any way? Yeah, if they have a second attacker. Sorry, if they draw, like, a specific... I think the dwarf is better than the clue here. So we're at 4. Another Boros Charm is 100% kill me. Should be Helix down. So they have the bolt in hand only? Yeah. And there's tons of things that will draw them out, but there are a good number that won't. A land won't do it. Creatures won't do it. Helix won't do it. Riftbolt won't do it. It's a good number of misses there. That cannot kill me this turn. Yep. Pretty pog play. Bring in Serra Emissary instead of Archon. Not dead. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, so it just depends on if we want to play around Skullcrack or if we want to lock them out, Carrion. Because I think they both have potential upsides. Yeah, they do, but you can double Emissary. And then it's really hard for them. I mean, they probably are playing Path out of the board, you think? Yeah, maybe it's better just stay on the Archons, huh? Or bring in 1 Emissary. This is the game that's going to be, like, pretty unwinnable. I do like the Flusterstorm. Hard Heaven is good. Fatal Push good. Lightning Bolt good. Inquisition's fine. It's not super important. Oh yeah, I mean we could definitely win. I think Inquisition is the best thing to take out here, or maybe like 1/1 Inquisition iteration. It's like Inquisition off the top in like turn 4, 5, 6 is really bad. I'm gonna go like this. I mean, we've got turn 3 Archon with this hand. Or whatever. I wonder if they have Rip. I guess we're about to find out. So we're going to go Blood Crypt into a Mountain. Turn 3 Angel on instant seems good. Yeah. Pretty good. So we're not going Blood Crypt, we're going Savai Triome. Oh no, I should fetch Shock push. Yeah. Maybe you could have even Bloodstained Mire for the swamp here and just ignored the Indomitable lines. If this is 1, I'm going to take 1 and push the Eidolon. That I assume is coming down. Take more now to take less later. I should have put the Bloodstained Mire in this turn, though. That may end up being relevant. That would have been 2 damage less. Dodges Path and 12 burn cards. Yeah, the thing is I just really don't want to get blown out by Skullcrack. Oh, I have Flusterstorm. I think because I have the Flusterstorm, I can get Archon, though, because I have the Flusterstorm. It doesn't dodge Path. I mean, it kind of does. Actually, because I have the Flusterstorm, it does. I think I'm doing it this way. For the specific reason that we have a reason to do it. No, I understand the Angel has protection from that. Like, it has and gives you protection from X. I understand that, but I think this is going to work. Well, it does, but it also... You can just lose around the Angel. So, I don't know. Spike, yeah. They have one more 1-mana spell. We're dead. Bolt me, I'm right here. Rift Bolt, too slow. Yeah, it should be game here. We don't deal with the Rift Bolt because they could just pay for the Flusterstorm, but we can fetch Shock and counter the second spell. So if they... No, there's no... I don't think they have a draw out of this. There's no draw out of this. I had Archon. You good. You big chillin'. Archon's a house, man. I... Land bolt. No, they couldn't have enough cards. It was not possible for them to have the mana and the cards to kill me there. There's no combination of cards that they could have that would do it. Because they started out that turn with 3 mana, right? And 0 cards in hand. If they draw a 1 mana spell, they could play the 1 mana spell, I can Flusterstorm it, then they can crack the land to draw. But then they have 0 mana left. And we get another attack. Archon's so good, I was like, why print this when it was revealed, to be honest? I actually was pretty low on it. I was like, it's no Grizzle Daddy. How wrong I was. Lavadar would not have done it. I was at 4 Squirmit, right? Lavadar would not have done it. Because I don't have to counter the Lavadar. I just take the 1. Gut Shot would have done it. Oh, Asum was in a stream. Oh, no, it's something 16k. Lavadar Swiftspear? I had a blocker. I had a very large blocker. Again, I've lost to burn so many times. I think I know all the ways they can kill you. And I think they were on the 0-outer because of the Flusterstorm. Miss! Woof. So Jeskai Murktide. Hot. Delicious. Thanks for the follow there, Sir Cushington. We get iced here? Yeah, probably. I don't really mind. Nope. Didn't fire it off. They played the Tarn. Hey, Zach, could you stop drawing payoffs, please? It's not what you're supposed to be doing. Raven's Cry. Would have been better. Technically better. Yeah, please mill us. What, for 2? Yes, the Archon trigger does target, which... God, this album's so good. 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, y'all. By Dream Theater. It is disgustingly good. So they're never ever gonna tap down, right? I just have to jam here and hope they're playing light amounts of counter magic. Bang. One time. No counterspell. Sorry, that's in play. Fire Ice doesn't really matter. Recurring Nightmare? Yikes. Well, their opening hand was so bad. I was really hoping that they were going to be on like all like prismatic endings and bolts and unholy heats and just like almost no counter magic. Can't have Shallow Grave or Necro. Are they on the reserve list? I assume. Animate Dead's not though, right? Definitely not. Banger? Okay, maybe now they won't have any burn spells. Maybe? Thanks. Is this the chat lethal I've heard so much about? No burn spell. Why? I know it's technically correct, but like, come on. And they didn't slow roll it at all, so I really don't. Yeah, really bad hand into really good draws, right? So I don't know that they're not on Dragon's Rage Channeler, but I don't think it. They said they were a fan. Like they're someone who hangs out in the chat here. I don't think they did it to be a dick. Yeah, I mean they don't know that we don't have any counter magic, right? Yeah. Because if I did counter it, it's better to make me counter it on my upkeep. I totally agree with that. It's just always one of those things that's like, it's just annoying. But in that case, it's absolutely correct. It's that half moment of hope. So they definitely have answers for Archon. Sorry, not Archon, Emrakul. I'm assuming they're playing Teferi Time Raveler. I don't think I want an Emissary. Alright. Double Iteration seems like it's an okay hand. And like if they counter Iteration on 3, Iteration on 4, then we'll have a clear spot to Creativity, hopefully. Opponent mulls to 6. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you instant speed Emrakul, yeah, you get to attack with it, right? Once? With Necromancy? But that's pretty hard to do. I think it would be okay. Like, Goryo's Vengeance exists. Like, we have Goryo's Vengeance, so I don't really think that that's like, oh, you can't have that. No, you can end step it, though. Right? You can put it in the Waylay phase. Yeah, that's the play. You discard it on their end step and then Necromancy. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna happen because of obvious reasons. Like, I don't think they want that. So, I don't need the land here, but I also kind of don't need extra iterations. Thoughtseize is definitely going to exile. Nah, we can take the iteration, because they let me have this one. Bottom, exile. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. See, because I didn't say it out. That's how you don't avoid that spider. I have to say it every time. Okay, don't care, care a little bit, care a little bit, care a little bit. They're on... Oh, they don't have red mana. We found their shame. So we just take the Archmage's Charm and we jam next turn. Okay. Yeah, it's hand bottom exile. Hand bottom exile. HB. Well, they found the red mana, so we can't jam this turn. They don't have any counter magic, though. They have fire. Oh, they might ice me on the upkeep. They're going to take away my options anyway. But we can have double dwarf next turn. So let's do this. Yeah. Good hits. So we go, okay, hand, bottom, exile. All right? Hand, bottom, exile. Just say it every time. Hand, bottom, exile. HBE. If it works, you're not stupid. Rather, you're not stupid if it works. Exiled crab? That's what I meant to do. It's exactly what I meant to do. Oh, last of its name. First of Zandador. Wow, they're just ripping lands now. So they've got ending, bolt, Murktide, and one unknown that they drew off the Fire Ice, or this draw step, however you want to think about it. Exile the crab out of them. Oh, you know I'm going to do it. Exile the crab right out of them. They got double Indomitable. It's pretty good. So we force out whatever piece of interaction it is by Indomitabling the clue right now. Whatever they have, it will get it by me Indomitabling the clue. So I don't need to use anything else. I mean, they won't die to Archon, but it certainly is not in their best interests to let that happen. They have one potential card here. Looks like it's Archmage's Charm. Oh. Qu'est-ce que c'est fuck? Damn. Snap counterspell. Sorry, we're supposed to be at the train of thought. There we go. I think. Yeah, this is the same chord that just ended the end of 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. Okay. Confluenced themselves? I'm not sure Did they do something that caused them to take damage where otherwise they wouldn't have? I'm not sure I understand. 6 damage. Is that the average damage that a Mystic Confluence would deal? Oh, you mean Fiery Confluence. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that's not a card Yeah. Fiery Confluence, all 3 modes upstairs. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. The land is much more common for modern players to know. It saw play in something. Let me just double bolt myself right quick. Well, don't keep it a secret, Halsey. Well, Archmage's Charm is not going to really bother me, right? Because we're going to X3 the creativity right now. Beam Ng. Car challenges. Beam NG? I have no idea what that is. Outside, feeling like an underdog. Fuck. There was a promo I was supposed to watch. Oh, for the love of fuck. Of course, somehow found another counter. Oh, could they finally start playing some of these cards? I mean, this game obviously feels amazing from my opponent's perspective. Yeah, it does, Carrion. And the Murktide. Ending 1. Ah, I wanted to crack that. Alright, well, they're going shields down, so that's good. Okay, we got one shot, one chance. Well, that doesn't do it, but it does get us an Archon. We have not played a land. The question is, do I want to hold on to Expressive Iteration for next turn or not? I think that I do. Because Unburial Rites is in my graveyard if they kill the Archon. So I think this is fine. Yeah. That's definitely the plan. It's a good thing they didn't attack, actually. Upstairs Bolt? Very well. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Seems like spewing, but who am I to judge? Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just surprised they didn't kill a dwarf. Yeah. All right, so how hot is their last draw? We're going to find out in a second. Oh, I can... Okay, perfect. Sorry, opponent. Archmage's Charm, draw 2, both counterspells. Damn! Oh, it was the... Oh! It was a counter! We gotta make total PogChamp play. Bang. Get out here. Blessed be the Thoughtseize. And lo did we board in the Thoughtseize, and there was much rejoicing. Who wants to go second Archon right now? Anyone? Anyone in for second Archon? What is the chance they play Verdict? Like 0? But not quite 0? I'm gonna pass. Sure. Alright, we got one. I want to say we're 2-1 right now. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Pretty good. I'm bored in Emrakul to hardcast. I mean, there's some argument for Emrakul, but, like, I don't know. I think they're playing Teferi, right? I think we're good where we are. We just need to have another game that goes that well. Damn. Man, this AB combo. It's always Persist. It's never Unmarked Grave that I can at least cast early. All right. God, man. This is a really bad keep. I should mull to 5. I just refuse at this point. We do need to be excessively lucky in this matchup anyway, so like... Yeah, keep a terrible hand, draw nothing but gas. The hand wasn't terrible, it was Inquisition resistant. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I guess we'll follow their bigger YC. Bigger Reich. It's like how you keep the 7-lander so you can't get Thoughtseize. Probably shouldn't have fetched right away like that. That's okay. We're going to draw a fetch land right now, right? Bang? Yeah, I shouldn't have fetched there, by the way. Just, okay, good. Not punished, but definitely could have been. I would like to see 2 Collective Brutalities. Rats. Hand, bottom, exile. God, I do not like that card. No, I do not like Expressive Iteration. I think your curve, you need to play a really low curve. Not, you need less 2 mana and 3 mana spells. Plus, we're post board, so we've got reactive spells. God, man. Brutal. Well, maybe we'll just discard Archon to hand size next turn. That'd be great. I mean, Iteration's really good in decks that have a bunch of cheap spells, right? It's great with Dragon's Rage Channeler because you can control what you're drawing. Like, it's phenomenal in blue-red prowess. Like, just A+ insanity. But, for anything that isn't that low to the ground, I think it's just a misstep. It seems really impressive until you have to like do stuff like I just did last turn. But I don't know. This is a very interesting play. Word. Yeah, that's legit. Kind of. Not sure exactly why that happened, but I'm okay with it. Maybe I should have flustered back. But, like, I'd rather resolve this Expressive Iteration, which I assume I'm going to get to do now. They have a second Flusterstorm, is fine by me. Fuck. Alright. Sure. They would have flustered my Fluster on their Fluster, though. Which would have been amazing. I'm really sad we didn't get to see that. Obviously, it was better not to, but still. They wanted him more, right? Exactly. Alright, no threat is good. Okay, we finally hit a land. So now we have EOT, Prismari Command. Which, again, in most situations, they'll let it resolve. Damn, they have so much mana. Thanks for the follow there. Judging Stare. Perfect Prismari Command, anybody? Man, that was really good. Oh my god. Storm count 4? Fluster me back, baby. They won't. And they shouldn't. The secret is keep the bad hand, draw the good cards. Alright, of course. We are big Pog champ. Archon is the Pog. Oh, we top deck Expressive. I don't even like this card that much, and I'm happy. It is good that it's like blue and red, like it's two different colors for a deck like this. That is definitely great. Alright. I expected to see something like this at some point. Okay. So the question is, what's the best way to dodge potential... The Archon iteration? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we do this first. See where it leads me. So hand, bottom, exile. Is there a second Steam Vents in this deck? I think that there is. Yeah, there is. It's not in my graveyard, is it? I don't think so. Oh, that's just that Halsey. I make that joke all the time. I love that joke. Simon, he's expressing himself. I don't know why I think it's so funny, and I really, really. Yeah. It's just like it's such a good thing to have like that manic energy on. He's expressing himself. Get him. Creating this treasure was a mistake, though. No, it almost definitely was. I needed to rummage the Archon back into the graveyard. I forgot that they had put it in my hand. So the first thing we do is we go iteration on a treasure. Then we go Prismari Command to rummage and make a... I think we could end up getting there? Yeah, I think so. I think the math works out just. Not super likely, but it's definitely possible. Oop, this is not what I want to do. That is exactly what I needed to draw. So if they have another 1-mana counter, we get got by that. It's not super likely. Sequencing. They've played 2 Flusterstorms already. Very unlikely. I think this is better than waiting a turn trying to Inquisition. Well, he's a fan of the channel. He'll probably pop in as soon as the game's over. He was here before it started, so he'll be back when it's over. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the son of a bitch. Off of 4-color Luris. It's probably a good idea. Apparently, she get on Mardu blue, Grixis white, Reanimator, Archmage's Charm. Sure. Teferi? What is this? Oh, second Murktide? Do they know Archon has an attack trigger? PGB Kood. The last time I played... Oh, they have 2 mana open. Second Murktide? Jesus. The last time I played Infect, we went 8-2 on stream. This is fine. We have Indomitable Creativity. Also, we can just attack in. If they kill my Archon, we just bring it right back. Oh, or we can just... Yeah, we just do it this way. Just do it the easy way. We could see a Creativity secret mode. We just don't need to anymore. Yeah, we're just going to kill him. Phoenix is 17th. That's awesome. Big fan of that. Have the thing open. There he is. My boy. That's exciting. Phoenix is tearing it up. I actually played his list today. Oh, Halsey, if you say him, tell him I played basically his list today. I didn't do particularly well with it, but yeah, we're just restarting JG score because my computer does this. I'm getting used to it, and it comes up relatively fast, so I don't really mind. It's worth it for the... Yeah. If he wins this round, he should top 16. There's basically no way he doesn't, I wouldn't assume. Double Gigantic Murktide, not good enough. Not good enough for Archons. We had multiple ways through that. Is Phoenix playing Phoenix? No, he's playing Velomachus turns. And he's putting it on the map, baby. He's doing God's work. Spider's deck is kind of killing it. There are definitely parts of it I don't love, but we're doing great, so we're on the bubble for a 4-1. Oh, the only one we lost to was Colorless Prison so far, and Colorless Prison, he had a unreasonable draw both games. I'm gonna hit the washroom really quick. Yeah, this is a deck from Spiderspace. Hand is fine. Spikes the feature match. Not surprising. Yeah. Against Maxwell Hummel. Wait, is Freak... Not Freak. Is Phoenix XN2 or XN3? Oh! We found someone on Shardless Bug. Yeah, this is just Shardless Bug. Opponent is a hero. They won't be playing much counter magic, which is good to know. I think I want to take Turok. Everything in their hand is a 2-for-1 except for Assassin's Trophy. But I think we can beat if they trophy my Archon if I get it out. Oh, wait. I mean, not that it matters for my hand, but, like, Brood. Oh, Spike on Grixis Shadows against Tron. G-Tron? One assumes. The chat's saying at least it's not Blue Tron. For those in the future watching the YouTube video, go check out the coverage for the Hunter Burton Memorial Open HBMO. I know it'll be over by that point, like by the time you see this, but like it's important to tune into those streams and check out what they're up to and give them any viewership that you can. It's G-Tron, that's what I assumed. Spikes on the monkey. I repeat, there is a monkey on the table. Oh, perfect. They drew double discard, but they took spells I don't really care about. So that's fine. Get him, Crably. Oh, sick draw. Let's do this first, I guess. Although I guess I'm just putting a card in my hand for them to discard. Alright, we're going to respect our opponent. Send in the boy. Do you think a more Mardu version of this list would be viable? So, I think the more Mardu versions of these lists are already kind of viable because the black-white Reanimator is kind of the best... the most successful version of Reanimator so far because they get to play Persist and Priest of Fellrites. That said, yes, I think a Mardu version of this list could be viable too. You wouldn't get to play this card, which is a very good card. I don't love it in this deck as I've mentioned before, but it's a very good card. Jeez. Hand bottom exile. But yes, I think a Mardu version of this list would be great. I'm going to try a Jund one, but Mardu is almost definitely better. Yeah. Crab time, baby! Unbeatable modern staple Lingering Souls. Yo, you're right. They played this. All they've done is discard spells I don't care about. Hand, bottom, exile. Iona and Painter? That'd be fun, Sorrow. Ancestral Visions in Exile. Oh my god, I love it. We're playing against someone who's playing actual, factual Shardless Bug while we're playing Grixis White. Drown Lock on Ozone's gotta hurt. Not if the player has Tron. They're probably not too worried about it. Sick. So there's only one unknown. It's probably resolves. Yeah, they can't play counter spells in this deck. We get our swamp now. They'll wait until end step. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, didn't fire off the drown in response. And not that it's a big deal, but feels like a big deal. Yeah, buying the playset of Dress Down now probably feels safe. Unburial Rites. So I get that next turn? Yeah. I could have thought ahead for the Unburial Rites, but we'll be fine. Like, I've got Bolt too. This game's basically over. Even if they resolve Jace, they don't have any mana. Shardless Bug. Emrakul's probably good since they saw Archon that game. But I can't pull out all of this, as we mentioned before, or as we noticed before. Let's trim some bolts, I guess. Yeah, their creatures are all kind of small. I have not seen a copy of Foil Etched Fire and Ice. What does Basic Forest mean? Sure. I kind of want an iteration while they're tapped down. Problem is, yeah, it's just I just don't think you can actually do that. Yeah, lots of people did carry in Lich, and this is a deck that just you know. So they board into counter magic. Oh, right, they had the drowns last game. That's on me. Well, hopefully we'll draw a land. We got a lot. Ice Fang, sure. The only thing that really matters is... Yikes. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. That's a big one. All right. Fetch land off the top. No push in their hand. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh, man. Brutal. Oh. What? What? The second Turok. That was Jace. Okay. Thazzy's bug. They're fate stealing me? They put it on top. No. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, come on. It's not like we get through with it, but I at least wanted to draw the fetch land now. Tarmoglaive, alright. Yeah, we're getting beat up here. I mean, the biggest problem was just that I kept a double iteration hand. They put it on the bottom. Okay. Maybe we got a shot. Of course, they have 2 mana open now, so it's even more unlikely for us to hit out. All right. That works. We get to try. Oh. That was unexpected. What do I think of what list? Oh, sorry. Grixis Murktide. Seems fine. You're blue-red Murktide, you're splashing black for... I don't imagine that this is a correct main deck choice. But it might be. Certainly going to blank the other Murktide decks hard with that. Oh, Ice Fang. That's fine. That is not a trophy. Jeez. Yeah, that's rough. We're getting beat up by the Sultai bangers. They finally brainstormed. Hey, Bam. No, I died for the big tournament. I think I updated my stream title. Yeah, sorry. I think I fucked up my stream title. Sorry about that. I know you're trying to do good journalism. Oh, did you see Twim? That was the project I was talking to you about. I have like a sort of proof of concept video there. Do I need Flusterstorm here? I guess maybe we do. Just counting on my payoffs here and like Prismari Command. Because I want to have to bolt or push any of their creatures. They're like all 2-for-1s. Yeah, this is just what I was talking to you about. So if you're interested in contributing like even written data to it, you could. You don't have to. Just I really like your work, and I think you'd obviously have good stuff to say. There we go. Fix the typo. All right. Ego. I gotta take the ego, huh? I did bring in Emrakul. They haven't seen it yet. Maybe that's okay, actually. Oh, but then I don't have anything. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. Or not. So you have a question, Ting Feng 1? They play Goyf here? Yeah, they do. Smart. Oops. Okay. Hand, bottom, exile. Play that. Pass the turn. So what should happen here is they should ego my Archons, assuming they hit their third land. They did. And then we're hopefully going to wreck them by flipping out an Emrakul within the next turn or two. Obviously a very sketchy, crazy-ass line that I didn't need to take. But it does mean the Assassin's Trophy in their hand is basically a blank piece of cardboard. They're about to drop me a card, so... I kind of like this. This line is crazy because like half my deck is, well, not half, but like there's like 8 blank cards in my deck now. Now they might take the Persists or something like that. They haven't named yet. Yeah, they name Archon. They might have taken the Persist to try to strand the Archons. A lot of the time you'll take the Through the Breach to strand their Emrakuls. Nice. That's awesome, Halsey. You have like 8 modern decks now? Hand, bottom, exile. This is their hand. Thanks, Bamzing. That means a lot coming from you. Nice. Well, that is what's supposed to happen. Yikes. Okay, they're still on nothing. Yeah, they played the Delta this turn. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Because I am bad. Okay. Maybe they'll draw Ancestral Visions. Oh, I worked at an LGS. I know what you're talking about. It's not even fun jank. It's just like real bad. All right, this one's on me. This one's on me. So now I have to draw a Prismari Command into the Indomitable, and I can't buy any more time with fetches. Rock. This might actually help me. Oh! That is exactly what we wanted. Of course, now there's a lot more cards in my graveyard, in my library. But, we could hit here. Come on. Give me the good stuff. No, we're still dead! Oh no, wait. Maybe I can spin their creatures into something bad? Yeah, they have Ice Fangs and stuff, right? Oh, but Ice Fang can kill Emrakul. Oh. Yeah, this exactly works. In theory. I don't know what they can flip into, but... Damn. Is there anything in their deck that's like a creature, but not really? Oh, they could have artifacts. That's right. They got at least one Ice Fang. Shit. Yeah. Damn. I lost to one turn where I didn't jam my last land out, and deal with their Goyf. I mean, I also partially lost to a very aggressive sideboarding plan, where I took out all my pushes and all my bolts. I mean, taking out the bolts wasn't wrong, but taking out the pushes may have been. Anyway, yeah, this was really good. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't like about this deck. That game was a pretty good example, I guess. Also against Susurrus Prison, like, we just, like, had no potential other thing we could do, but the linear thing that this deck is doing is good. This deck is good at what it's doing, at what it's attempting to do. So, yeah, if you're interested in this, I would highly recommend it because it's pretty damn good. Spiderspace is the name of the brewer who built it. Great dude, fantastic competitor. Check out his live streams. Spiderspace, spelled exactly like it sounds. And he's very, very, very good competitive brewer. He has recently had a really good run with multiple different decks that are, like, you haven't seen them before when he takes them into whatever challenge. Yeah, Badagaboosh with the link in the chat. You should be able to see on your screen. And so if you're in the future watching this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of the other videos you're interested in, such as perhaps a Jund and or Marduk version of this deck that you may see. I'll see you there. For those who are live, I'm going to just drop $2,000 to get this in paper. Yikes. I mean, it's a good deck. If it's your first modern deck, it's not the worst choice. Because you get a lot of quality fetches like that you can use in other decks. Alright, so who are we rating? Aspiring spike on coverage at the Hunter Burton Memorial. Oh, we're going to raid Connorman. All right, y'all enjoy Connor's stream. He plays aggro. Awesome dude. And I will see you real soon. I know, Basic Swamp, I know.